name is Barbara Coppins.
Hello everyone, my name is Mario Stanisiu.
My name is Josephine, and I have been in advocacy since 1986.
My name is Dan Moeller.
Hi, my name is Chris.
Hi, my name is Carissa.
Hi, my name is Megan, and I'm a 2020 legal intern for Disability Rights New Jersey.
And I hear about one of the ABA and why we need to celebrate 30 years.
The Americans with Disabilities Act was signed into law on July 26, 1990. The ADA addresses the rights of individuals with disabilities. The ADA prohibits discrimination on the basis of disability. The ADA focuses on areas like public education, employment, transportation, recreation, healthcare, social services, courts, voting, and town meetings. It also addresses public building access, telephone and television access, and housing in the community. We are excited to share stories, celebrate the successes of the ADA, and continue to fight for equity for people with disabilities.
People with all types of disability could be out there working in the community. Give them the chance, give them the opportunity.
I work with Maine Community.
And I work full-time for Disability Rights New Jersey, and I've been working there for 15 years. And I like what I'm doing, and I like the people I work with. I like my supervisor.
CBS for 15 years.
I'm making that real dough.
I print out my to-do list. I do the inventory. I shred.
I had a lot of things to do there besides cleaning. They taught me learn how to do some more different things, learn how to stack things up on the shelf. I'm just going to go ahead and do some other things for them that needs to be done without being told.
To do this is very helpful. I just check it off and I'm done.
When I was in my senior year, which is called CIE, stands for Cooperative Industrial Education. So I took that course up, and I got to learn how to fill out applications, how to dress when you go out for an interview, how to set up and make an appointment, how to look through the want ads, and then I got to work in the afternoon and only went to school in the morning. That was awesome.
I love about working on Maine Community because they're good people. I really like it there because I feel more confident. I'm just so happy.
I'm very comfortable, and I meet with Jill every Thursday. She's my supervisor, and we have our weekly supervision meeting every Thursday, and we talk about what I've been doing and how am I doing and so on.
Ben recently moved out of his childhood home. He is living in a supported house in New Jersey. Carissa is in college at Rider and is working toward her goal of living in an apartment.
My goal is to get a roommate in an apartment.
I used to live in an institution in the developmental center for 16 years. I did.
But I have got myself out of an institution and went into a group home, in a group home, and that's how I met Barbara. We moved into an apartment. Just had someone to come out and see me once a week if I have a little bit of problem with reading. They'll help me out with certain things that needs to be done.
More and more advocates are shedding light on the benefits for people with disabilities to be supported in living, working, and participating fully in the community. Everyone, regardless of ability, deserves to live in the community where they have the opportunity to experience vibrant lives that include work, friends, family, and high expectations for community contributions. Public places and spaces are becoming more accessible thanks, in part, to the ADA, but we still have a long way to go.
ADA has given people with disabilities access to opportunities and everyday life, what we need to protect and uphold the foundation of the ADA because it's about civil rights.
You had brought up about advocacy, that some things have seen on the roads. It's not accessible for people have walkers and canes and crutches and stuff. That it's not really accessible. Me and Bob go out to eat sometimes. We see some things that's not accessible at all. The sidewalk of the curbs are not accessible either.
As an adult, I feel was successful. I feel more mature and and sticking up for myself.
Ben's personal motto is never give up. It is important to keep fighting. We need to advocate for better access, greater supports, directed funding, and equal rights.
And we have to try to fight and see if we can do something to get things done right.
And how important it is for people with disabilities that to get out there and vote, and they have the right to vote and whoever they want to vote for.
That disability people should have the right to vote.
We vote by absentee, you know. We don't go out to the polling places. The polling places, like half the majority, they're accessible and half of them are not. I call them and address the issues that are concerns for people with disabilities. And I even know my county freeholders, because every time when we have the freeholders meeting, I'd be standing up and I'd be addressing the issues that concerns. I'd like to get my voice heard out there. There are a lot of work to be done out there. There are. On transportation is the key issue, and housing is a key issue.
We must vote for candidates who will have our best, because if we don't, they will take it away from us.
I like to see younger people to be involved in self-advocacy so they can learn how to be a good role model and how to take the leadership and learn how to have their voices heard out there, and this, you know, to be involved in the movement.
While we have seen tremendous progress over the last 30 years, there is still so much work to be done.
Take a moment to consider 57 million Americans live with a disability.
We should all be working to create accessibility in our community and in our workplace. While ramps and elevators are vital, access doesn't stop there. Access means creating an inclusive and welcoming space for everyone.
Educate yourself. Read about the disability rights movement. Attend disability cultural events.
Many of us wake up and possibly even fall asleep connected to social media. An easy way to be an ally is adding alt text to pictures, text versions for audio only, and captions to videos. Additionally, if you're in a group chat or email setting for work, you can add text to your pictures or emojis that you send so that people using a screen reader know what you sent them.
Challenge your own assumptions. Many people have disabilities that might not be apparent to you. Everyone has a right to request and use the access they need without being criticized or questioned.
This includes ensuring that people with mobility aids and/or personal attendants can use the bathrooms, minimizing the presence of scented products and other triggers for people with chemical sensitivities, with the goal of creating scent-free spaces, offering printed materials in alternative formats such as Braille, large print, and audio, providing sign language interpreters and real-time captioning, and by choosing locations for community events near public transportation, Most importantly, we must remember to take our lead from people with disabilities.
Ask and do not assume. People with disabilities have long navigated the challenges of able-bodied world. They are experts. If you want to know how to help, just ask.
We must understand that no single accommodation will work for all people with disabilities.
Recruit members of the disability community to leadership positions within your organizations.
One solution doesn't fit all, but increased access does benefit everyone.
While we cannot fix everything at once, these simple steps have a major impact. Simply by keeping your eyes peeled, you are putting yourself in the mind of someone who faces barriers daily.
Confront disability stereotypes and oppression wherever you encounter them, and integrate disability issues into your understanding of other systems of oppression.
In order to be effective advocates, we must make sure the voices of people with disabilities are not only heard, but are leading the conversation.
Amanda, thank you.
This video includes a small piece of Carissa's, Ben's, Josephine's, Barbara's, and Chris's story. Everyone has their own story. Add to the movement and tell your story. DRNJ celebrates the work of those involved with the disability rights movement and promises to positively contribute to the advocacy of all people with disabilities.